I'm Chris.
And I'm Mark.
You're watching Two Cool Guys, Two Hot Picks.
I don't wanna front, I just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come.
Welcome back to Two Cool Guys, Two Hot Picks. If you thought last week was a big one for New Comic Book Day, heads up. This week is going to be just as big, if not bigger. The big two have numerous number ones launching this week, including both publishers coming out with two classic characters receiving number one titles. Not only that, the independents are speaking up saying, hey, take a look at us. This New Comic Book Day could be an expensive one. Let's see what Mark's hot pick is for this upcoming New Comic Book Day. Mark?
What is up, Comic Army? So my top pick for this coming week is going to be none other than the brand new issue number 1 under the Dawn of DC banner from Tom King, and that is Wonder Woman. We are back after the Night Terror stuff, kicking off the Dawn of DC in massive fashion with a brand new ongoing Wonder Woman. And this is kind of huge because Tom King for the past couple of years has just been pretty much doing maxi series. Does he still have what it takes to do an ongoing series? We're going to find out with one of the big three characters from DC. So in this series, we're going to be looking at Wonder Woman being wanted by the government, and it looks like one of her own has committed a massacre in a bar, which if you picked up any of the recent DC books, you'll see that they have been teasing this with some of the preview pages. But why it happened, was this really one of theirs? We're going to have to find all that out inside of the pages. Also, we know we have the brand new character Trinity somehow associated with this title, as well as the existence of two new lassos. What they do and why they do it is still a mystery. So there's a lot of really interesting stuff to find out. Now, if you're not that big of a Wonder Woman fan, there are tons of great covers to choose from. Daniel Samprier is doing the fantastic A cover. You've got an Ariel Diaz gorgeous variant. You also have Art Germ doing a phenomenal one. Julio Totino has a beautiful, beautiful cover. Rose Besh is on her kick with the little chibi stuff with this. We have a Matteo Scalera and countless more, as well as the Big Time Collectibles foil exclusive that they did with all the logo foil. So there's tons of covers to choose from. Don't miss out on your favorite one. This should be a pretty interesting ride. I'm a huge Tom King fan, so I'm sure it probably won't disappoint. But will it live up to your expectations? Buy it, read it, find out, and come back, hang out with Chris and myself, and let us know what you thought. Chris, what are you picking?
Mark, I'm going with a battle comic book that I sure hope turns out to be on everyone's top 10 lists. Hello, everyone. If you remember a number of years ago, both DC and Dark Horse teamed up for an unexpected event that turned out to be quite good. And that event was Batman vs. Predator. Now, years later, Marvel is answering that same bell with Wolverine versus Predator. It's actually Predator versus Wolverine. And if you look in the top corner, it actually has the 20th Century Fox logo there. Now, this is something that's been circled on my calendar for a while. We have everyone's favorite Canadian superhero going up against everyone's favorite alien who hunts just for the fun of it. Now, Predator has gotten some love since Marvel has acquired the rights a little while ago with the ongoing series. And now that we have Wolverine versus Predator, or again, pardon me, Predator versus Wolverine, this could turn out to be the battle comic book, or pardon me, miniseries of the year. Now, we all know that Wolverine is not a young man. Wolverine's lived well over 100 years, and this story takes place with Predator showing up in the Canadian frontier. And we all know where Wolverine comes from. So, of course, he's going to defend the land. But when you have Benjamin Percy at the helm, it could turn out to be pretty good. Now, it's billing itself as a bloodthirsty saga where Wolverine has lived one of the longest and most storied lives in Marvel Comics. Now we get to witness one of the greatest untold battles that's already taken place in Wolverine's life. Interesting. The Predator seeks its greatest prey in existence and finds it in Weapon X. From the blood-ridden snows of the Canadian wilderness to the sword-slinging streets of Madripoor, Wolverine and a Predator break everything in their paths on the way to the ultimate victory, or glorious death. Now, there's been some pretty cool variants that have shown up, and of course, those ones that you would expect, those homages to Todd McFarlane's Hulk cover, those homages to Hulk 181, I kind of wish that they would get over this kind of thing and just start creating some original ones. But, as long as people keep buying it, they're going to keep making them. But to each their own. I'm actually pretty good with just that normal cover A myself. Now, this is 44 pages and does have a price of $7.99. So that may scare away a few people, but I highly recommend this book. Just off the fact that when Predator crossed paths with Batman, that miniseries has stood up against against the test of time. And when you throw in Wolverine, things are going to get a little bit more bloody than Batman ever could. So these are our hot picks for this upcoming new comic book day. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with Mark and myself. Until we see you in Comic Army, please remember, we are Legion.